Welcome guys. I'm going to give you a small lesson today what a lot of real estate investors don't know about. See, a lot of real estate investors only know one way of doing deals, which is not beneficial to you. See, to be a real estate entrepreneur, you need to be able to have multiple income streams pertaining to real estate. You have subject to, you have wholesaling, you have wholesale lease option, you have owner financing, you have buying bad notes. It's a lot of different things in this real estate game. So the more versatile you are, you won't leave any money on the table. So today we're talking to you about subject to investing. This is a strategy I learned from my mentor who's been in the game 40 years. I've been in the game going on 13 years. My first deal was a subject to property. So let me give you a little breakdown on subject to investing. Subject to, the benefit of subject to you as an investor, you got number one, fast closing. You don't have to go down to the bank and wait 30 to 45 days to get a loan. All you need is a seller that's pretty motivated and you can get the deal done. Of course, there's several questions that you ask them to lead up to that point, but we'll get into that on a later video. But number one, we got fast closing. Subject to, if you got a good, willing, able seller, you have a vacant property, you can close it out in as little as 2 or 3 days after you get your title search. But me preferably, I don't want to buy subject to without any equity unless it has a low monthly payment where I can cash flow every month. Then I put it on a lease purchase for a big down payment up front. Number two, the deed goes into your LLC, your land trust, or your corporation name. Never buy properties in your own personal name because you'll be personally guaranteeing, the deal, and you don't want to get into that. Number three, the mortgage stays in the seller's name until it's paid off sometimes in the future. So if they ask you, hey, when will the loan get out of my name? Well, sometime in the future when the tenant buyer cashes us out, I can't make you no promises. And another thing, you don't want to make promises you can't keep. So just be honest with them. If they want to deal with you, they're going to deal with you. Number four, you take over the current debt of the seller. Remember, the loan stays in the current seller name. The deed goes into your corporation name, LLC, or if you got a little game about yourself, in your land trust. The benefits of buying property subject to, like I said, you get some with equity. Now, some sellers may have $20,000 worth of equity. We usually ask them, will they sell it for what they owe? But you may get some people that may want $3,000 to $4,000 down. So, that's not too bad. As long as the house doesn't need any repairs, you can do that. But it depends, case by case basis, and it depends on the property. No bank approval. Like I said, you don't have to go down to the bank, get a loan and cut your finger and draw blood just to do the deal. All you need is a seller that's willing and able and ready to sell. Like I said, you can close this out in 2 to 3 days without a bank. All you need is an attorney. Make sure you close all these with an attorney. All of them with an attorney. I had a bad experience on one. So make sure you close them all with an attorney. No tabletop closings. Go straight to attorney. They usually do them down here in Georgia for about $1,500, $1,200 to $1,500. You need little money to make the deal happen. So, like I said, it only costs $1,500 to do the deal. Most of these subject to deals, we barely give any money. Like the last one I just got down in Jonesboro, Georgia, the lady said, come take it. I don't know what to do with it. And you can go back in, have the seller modified. You can catch up the back payments with your money if they don't owe a lot of money. Things like that. There's a lot of creative things you can do with subject twos. Another thing, number four, it may have equity, it may not. So it just varies. Another thing, you want to look for cash flow. Just say the property rent is $1,000 a month, market value is $1,400. Well, now you're getting $400 a month. $400 a month. You got somebody in on a lease purchase, so you're not doing any repairs. You're not responsible for any of the repairs. Man, it's like heaven, man. You're getting free money without all the headache of rentals. Another thing, the seller gets debt relief. The seller, they don't have to worry about that. They can go move to Florida, California, wherever their next destination is. You give them debt relief. A peace of mind is nothing like a peace of mind. Another thing, the seller, they don't have to do any maintenance or repairs. You take on all that. You take on all of that responsibility. Another thing, you're making the payments every month. It's keeping their credit good. Their credit in good standings, and everything just work out for the seller. So, if you guys want further information, send me a quick chat or email or something like that, and I'll get back with you. Eddie Raymond, I'm out. Be blessed.